You know, one of the things that people are always asking us, especially when we travel and speak together, is like, how do we work together? What do you say to that?
It's a blessing. I love being able to work together because it gives us so much more freedom and flexibility in our life. We're able to travel together, do it all in the name of business, bring our daughter with us,
Put her on the camera.
experience so many things as a family, and do that with others and their families. So like our other friends are here, they have their kids, the kids are hanging out right now, and so that's so great. Obviously poses challenges, right?
For sure.
You know, being in close proximity to each other all the time. Like we work from home now and we're both at home all day, and then it's like, oh, we want to go on a date night, but like we've been together all day. But now, I mean, really, I think part of it is just, you know, compartmentalizing the roles, right? It's like, if we're going to work together, having boundaries, making sure everyone knows like what they're responsible for, what they're accountable to, and being very clear about that. It helps there not to be tension between us.
I feel like when we first started, we didn't have that figured out.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, hey, I'm doing real estate sales. Come in and help me with some of the operational back end stuff. But our business really hadn't grown much at that point, and we were just kind of like in it together, and that felt disastrous to me. But I feel like once our business got bigger, it was easier to define those roles.
Right.
And then we came up with the traction library. We found that, and like the integrator aspect.
And then we were working on separate sides of the business. So you were working with sales team, I was working with operations.
Yep.
And so that just gave a natural separation there. You know, we'd come together for our weekly meetings and, you know, our team events and, you know, learning and education and all those things that we did together all, you know, and then major, you know, meetings for annual planning and all those sorts of things. But we weren't together 24 hours days, you know, 7 days a week. So it really kind of felt like I was going to an office, you were going to an office, they just happened to be the same office, but we weren't like next door to each other cubicle wise or anything like that. So.
I always encourage it though, because I feel like society or culture at large tries to say, oh, you can't work with your spouse, like it'll be terrible. And I would agree with you. I think it's a blessing.
Yeah.
I think that nobody cares more about my business than you, and vice versa. And while, there's plenty of opportunity to bring outside people in, I think if there is that good fit and like the personalities mesh well. So like I'm a D personality, you're a C personality.
Right.
So that meshes perfectly into like operations and sales. So I would say if you're a husband and wife and you're thinking like, is this for me or could we do this? First thing you do want to do is identify like, who are you as people from a personality standpoint? What are your natural skills and strengths?
If you're both exactly the same,
could that work?
It could be
More
a little
challenging.
bit challenging. Yeah, for sure. But given the fact that we're not, it works to our advantage.
Definitely.
And we didn't know that, you know, in the beginning when we got married, we had no idea actually. And then it was just like, oh, this is amazing and awesome. And you can do all these things that I can't do, and I can do all these things that, I mean, I probably could do, but don't want to do. And I'm not as good as you. So
I love doing this with you, baby. And I just encourage anybody out there that's thinking about it to give it a try. It won't always be perfect. It won't always be easy, but I think in the long run, it's so worth it.
Yeah.
Boom.